My name's Joseph McKee. I'm from the big town of Coweta, Oklahoma. I heard about the Thrive 15 conference because during this year's election I started listening to talk radio as a need to get my influence away from FM radio station and songs that may not be productive. So then I started listening to the big a business talk show, and then Thrive Time show started at 5 o'clock, and then it moved to 12 to 2. And they said basically it sounded like a great opportunity for me to grow as a person and grow my business from the Thrive Time show on 1170 KFAQ. No, I didn't think it was a scam, but I didn't know if it was really for me. And then the more I listened to the Thrive Time show, I learned that if you want to do something great, you got to go out on a limb. So I kind of just looked into it a little bit and then spent the money going out on a limb as well. So currently I'm going over aggregated demand curve, supplies, what a proprietorship is, like a monopoly, perfect competition and stuff, and I don't really see that as me growing my business. Coming in here, learning how to market my product and creating a demand by branding rather than just maybe the supply being there. It's taught me what I should do to start organizing and maybe turn me away from some things that may cost me lots of money in the future. It's also taught me that success is simple. It's just a process of taking action to do the steps. It's not really success is not hard. It's the process of taking the action to do the steps. And it's taught me that taking action and setting goals, whenever you set those and then you look back upon them and see that you completed them, the inspiration is impeccable as well. Here at the Thrive 15 headquarters, I feel like every aspect of it is very motivational and informative. I mean, there's quotes all over the wall. They got lots of crazy things. I even think I saw a unicorn somewhere in here as well. It's a little bit different than anywhere you might expect. It's fun, fascinating, open, and basically it's all in all a good atmosphere. The interaction level of the conference is awesome. It's like Clay will give us shotgun style learning, so he boom, boom, boom off on the points, off 3 bullet points, and then tells us what those 3 bullet points are, and then goes into detail about those bullet points while interacting with everyone in the crowd as well. I think they're missing out on the full aspect of how much it can actually change your life. If you actually set a life goal and you want a way to achieve it, I feel like the Thrive 15 is aiming towards that. That's something that if you have a goal and you don't know how to get there, I feel like Thrive 15 would be the best way to go through there. Thrive 15 is different because I don't feel like Clay is some crazy mentor that has no respect for my ideas or where I'm at, whether I'm right or wrong. He doesn't think that he's better. It's inspirational that they're humble enough to come up and talk to me personally, as maybe if you go somewhere else, they may not come up to you and be personable and talk about your name and cater to you specifically. They may hold themselves a little bit higher up than they might think others. Kind of make you feel segregated as the population or the average rather than just the extraordinary. And I feel like here they make you feel like you're extraordinary along with them rather than backwards, vice versa. The cost for me, I've spent about $8,000 at a local community college here in Tulsa, and that has been 3 semesters, including books, fees, and stuff. And the $400 I spent on the value of this ticket has multiplied into about 50 times what that is actually worth. Me personally, I work a full-time job, I'm still going to school, and I don't see it as... It's cheap enough to where anybody can do it. If you want to find a way, you can do it. I'd recommend that they find the Thrive 15 conference basically to help them achieve self-actualization and what you actually want in life and what makes you happy and your happiness, I guess you could say. Some people think that happiness is just a choice. I believe that it's a choice, but I also believe that you choose what your happiness is as well.